A very small graphite-coated sphere P is rubbed with a cloth, and it is found that the sphere acquires a charge of plus 0.5 microcoulombs. Then the first question, calculate the number of electrons removed from sphere P during the charging process. So it's by the number of electrons. Formula N is equal to Q divided by QE. Now let's substitute. That is 5.1. Let's substitute 0.5, 0.5. Then end up micro city times 10 to the power negative 6 divided by QE is constant, minus 1.6 times 10 to the power negative 19. Then masicofe ucalculator ke ngoku. So sicofe calculator, then answer is minus 3.13 times 10 to the power 12. So since kukho lo negative, so lo negative lo sixelela ukuba the graphite coated sphere P is, or the negative sign isixelela uba ugraphite lowa coated sphere P uluze ii-electrons. Therefore the number of electrons aziluzileyo, therefore N is equal to simshiye negative 3.13 times 10 to the power 12 electron lost. So uluze electrons ezingu 3.13 times 10 to the power 12. So zii-electrons ezilost. The-answer yakho afuneka ushiye negative xa ubala i-number of electrons. Negative uxelela nje uba ii-electrons zi-lost, then xa i-answer iphume iyi-positive ixelela uba ii-electrons zi-gained. Hoping that it is clear. Then siqhubekeke. Now the charged sphere P is suspended from the light inextensible string, another sphere R, which is a charge of minus, so sphere R have minus 0.9 microcoulomb on the insulated stand is brought close to sphere P. So since this one is negative, this one injani is positive, there will be a force of attraction. So this one will move in this direction. It's along ngubani? It's along R. R is pulling what? P. Then ubani, this one is standing here. So if feel a force, which means R will experience a force. It's along bani? P. That is P on, it's along P. So we are going to say P on R, but it doesn't matter. Then if you can look here, we can also draw a force which is going downwards, straight downwards, that is FG. Then we have this force which is going in that direction. That force is a tension force. So the first question here says draw the labeled free body diagram showing all the forces, which means all the forces that are there sizozibonakalisa apha. Istatement siyaqhubeka sithi on an insulated stand, the stand is insulated and is brought close to sphere R. As a result of P moved to a position where it is in 20 centimeters. So if that 20 centimeters from sphere R as shown in the diagram, the system is in equilibrium. When the system is in equilibrium, we can draw a closed vector diagram. The system is in equilibrium, therefore net force is equal to 0. Net force is equal to 0. The forces are balanced here. So the net force is equal to 0. Or we can draw a closed vector diagram if we want to calculate, for example, the tension. Now the first question says draw the free body diagram. So we have i-free body diagram yethu esesiyizobile kwi-diagram nansi ya showing all forces acting on P. So now go P. So go P we have the we have the tension in that direction. We have Fg downwards always. Then we have electrostatic force, that is the force between R and P. So this is the tension, this is Fg. So I said before you calculate whatever, you have to, this is Fg, you have to change le migca le, uyi-rearrange itsho isinike i-triangle. So xa si-rearrange apha we have umgca owehlayo, umgca owehlayo umele u-Fg nakuya umgca owehlayo, sibe nomgca oya le, umgca oya le umele bani, umele u-FRP, force between u-FRP, force between F nabani no P. Then sibe nomgca onyukayo oza kweli cala, this is our tension, this one is Fg, this is Fg. So here sino vertical no horizontal, vertical no horizontal benza 90 degrees. So we need this angle, we need this angle. After that we are going to use a sine rule. A sine rule, it is sine of angle A divided by small letter a licala, that is opposite to angle A, then sine of angle B divided by small letter b, small letter b licala opposite to angle B. So now it's a free body diagram yethu. This is the free body diagram that was asked. Then Tina, for calculations we are going to use this one. Okay, then what about these angles? We have umgca owehlayo apha kule diagram, umgca owehlayo ngu-Fg, umgca owehlayo simthatha as Fg. Then sibe nomgca lo ke ngoku, this line, kubani le line? I-tension. Between u-Fg ne-tension there is 7 degrees. Between u-Fg ne-tension there is 7 degrees. So sine-angle engu-7 degrees, sino-90. So xa sino-7 degrees sino-90 ingangubani apha? So apha we have 83 degrees. So sino-83 degrees here. So this one is 90. Now if we are looking for a tension is opposite to, let's change the color, is opposite to 90 degrees tension. If we are looking for Fg, Fg is opposite to 63 Fg or 83. Then if we are looking for this one, or sizosebenzisa yona, i-opposite to 7 degrees. Okay, so the first question says state the law or the Coulomb's law. Coulomb's law states that the electrostatic force between 2-point charges is directly proportional to the product of the magnitude of the charges and inversely proportional to the squared distance. That is Coulomb's law. Law on Coulomb's law, we are going to the following question. Here is the second question, or the last question in fact. The last question says, calculate the magnitude of the tension in the string. That is 5 marks. So since sinikwe charges, that is uq ka P no q ka R, we are going to calculate the electrostatic force. Now we have uq, let's calculate. So let's substitute in this formula. Uf is force between R no P. So k is constant, 9 times 10 to the power 9 times u-q1 ingangu-r wethu. U-r wethu ngulingana no-0,5 kwi-statement, 0,5 times 10 to the power minus 6 ngenxa yomicro. Then ngu-r kuphilo. Then u-r wethu nakuya u-r wethu ulingana no-9, siyayishiya isign leya, no-0,9, 0,9, then times 10 to the power negative 6, the power negative 6. Everything is divided by r squared. Everything here is divided by r squared. So it's divided by r squared. R squared is distance between r no p, which is 20 centimeters, which means we are going to change centimeters to meters. 20 centimeters divided by 100, which is equal to 0,2 meters. So sibe siyitshintshile, then sizo-substitute ngo-0,2 here. Then let's press the calculator. Let's press the calculator. So siyifumane ke ngoku i-answer yethu, that is a force. Siyifumane i-answer yethu, nansi i-answer yethu, 10, 12, 50 newtons i-force this side, 10, 12, 50 newtons. But the question says we must calculate the what? The tension force. We are looking for tension. After sinalena ngoku, so we are looking for tension. Tension opposite to 90 degrees. Nansi tension opposite to 90 degrees. And we have this force. This force, electrostatic force, is opposite to 7 degrees. So sesingabala ke ngoku. The angle for a tension is 90. Therefore, we are going to say sine 90, because the angle opposite to tension losifuna ngu-90. Icala eli-opposite to 90 ngubani? Ngu-T. The side opposite to 90 is T. Angle B must go with this force. So le force ngu-force between u-r no-p, u-opposite to bani? U-7. So we're going to say sine 7 degrees divided by the side that is opposite to 7 degrees. Le force ingu-fr engubani? Engu-10, 12, 50, 10, 12, 50. So 10, 12, 50. Then we cross multiply. Press calculator. So we have T times sine 7, bengu T sine 7 degrees, which is equal to sine 90 1. 1 times 10, 12, 50, 10, 12, 50. To get T, let's divide by sine 7. Sine 7 degrees, both sides. Sine 7 degrees, both sides. Then sifumane sibethe calculator ke ngoku. Then T is equal to, that is the tension. Then you press calculator here to get T. Now let's press calculator. 10, 12, 50 divided by sine 7 is equal to, the answer here is 83. Answer is 83.0 807 newtons. That is the force we're looking for. So that is tension. We use a triangle, then start, okay, since it's no FG which is going down, we are looking for tension, or is going up. This one is a electrostatic force. Electrostatic force. Electrostatic force is opposite to that angle, which was 7. Then tension is opposite to 90 degrees, which means we're going to use sine 7 and sine 90 to get the tension. The electrostatic force here. This is the electrostatic force. Sayibala here, so that is sizosebenzisa i-triangle yethu. So ihamba kanjalo, then we're done. We're done. For more questions, ungabhala kwi-comment section, or you join the Facebook page yam, and ndizoyibhala phaa kwi-comment section ilink ye-Facebook yethu. Then ufake question phana uzoyenza as a video, then ifake ku-YouTube, then siyiphendule. So thank you very much. Thank you.